Okay, getting back to our playthrough for the game Mythology, which is in the Ultimate Micro RPG book. Sorry about hitting the camera device. We have created our character, which was just drawing two cards here and then assigning a positive and a negative attribute, one to the positive attribute to the first card and negative to the other. My card was the Hermit. Where is it at? Where is it at? The Hermit is, I'm a professional tarot reader, I should know this. Observant, but the Hermit is also, the Hermit was the first card. The Hermit is observant. The second card that I drew was the Hierophant. The Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is elitist. So my character is observant and elitist. I am the only player. There's no game master, obviously. Gameplay was establishing the impetus. Decide what makes your character unhappy enough with the current situation. What it boiled down to was that death was being, the myth that we were exploring was death was being born into the world, and men did not die yet. Death was unknown, and it was a golden age, and the hermit, the holy beggar, wants to preserve that innocence. But how's he going to do that? And we decided that the player clockwise draws a card from the minor arcana and uses the image to describe a trial the group faces. Well, there's no group. The trial is just what I face. So the inciting event was the birth of death into the world. The trial was a trial of creativity. We drew the wands. So the next step is to draw another card. And then a description of the imagery on the card is what determines the outcome of your trial. And then also you have to, once you face that trial down, you draw another card. It describes what the court cards do. If you, that's the pages, knights, queens, kings, that kind of thing. If you draw those, what they represent. Ending the game. Once you've drawn 3 aces or 3 tens, draw the story to a close. Once all the trials have been answered. So we need to draw a card to see where this trial is headed, and then sort of journal it up. Let's go ahead and sort of shuffle around, pay no attention to the diagram on this table, and the card we draw is the swords. The swords were reversed, but I don't suppose reversals matter here, as they do in traditional tarot reading. Blind, don't know which way to turn. A sword in both hands. Blind and sitting in front of the ocean, justice. What could that mean as far as our trial? Because what we're trying to do is to contain death, and we don't know how to do it. We want to put death in a bottle, so to speak, so that men will not have to die. So I believe what we can do, let's go ahead and journal this. Pull 2 of swords. And it simply specifies here, once again, that, where it is, the player to their left's character is the one who must answer the trial. The other people can assist creatively. They do this by drawing a new card. Any imagery on the drawn card matches imagery on their character cards. They can answer the trial using the strengths and resources they already have. If they draw an ace, their character has found a new opportunity. They've discovered hidden strengths or talents or a new resource to answer the trial. If the card is a 10, their character is unable to answer the trial. Otherwise, the tone of the card's image determines how well or poorly they meet the trial. Discuss their character's response and the consequence of their attempt before drawing a new card and describing a trial for the next player. Okay, I believe I understand. Let's go ahead and say that we tried to bottle death. What was the... we tried to make an image of... No, actually, let's go ahead and say we tried to make an image of man. And that is what we want to manipulate is man. And we want to put him in a bottle to keep him safe from death. And that is... the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a very dark card, very dark card. Let's go ahead and say that that attempt is fraught with anxiety, with problems, with turbulence, with the magic going bad. We have no player to the left of us, so let's draw King of Cups. And what did it say about the cup? A court card, a King of Cups, your emotions, bolstering your courage or draining your will. Bolstering your courage or draining your will. So what could that mean in light of what we're trying to do? We've created our image of man and put him in a bottle to keep him safe from death. Or at least that's what we're trying to do, but is the magic working in our favor? Dark storm clouds are on the horizon, and we're not quite certain exactly what's going to come from this. Red flashes of power fall from the sky, but you know what? We have celebration because we are able to do this thing that we wanted to do. And now death has come down from the sky. Death is rained down from the sky. But death cannot find man because man is hidden like a spirit in voodoo or something, like a soul is hidden in the bottle. Mankind, the image of man, is hidden in the bottle, and nothing can get to him. And so we have victory in that respect. Says here, otherwise, the tone of the card's image determines how well or poorly you meet the trial. The player must describe their character's response and the consequences of their attempt before drawing a new card and describing a trial for the next player. Okay. All right. So my character, the holy mendicant, the holy beggar, is... victorious in what he wanted to do. He has preserved mankind. But there is another... and there's celebration because of this. However, there's another trial that we have to face because we have to have 3 aces or 3 tens to draw the story down. So we have Pentacles, a trial of strength. A trial of strength. What could that mean to our character? It means that death and he have to fight. Death and he have to fight. They have to struggle. And